My name is Bloom. I used to be a normal girl in a normal school just trying to fit in. But on my 16th birthday, something strange started to happen.
Bloom!
On October 2nd, 2025, the Winx Club Reboot premiered on Netflix, and after watching episode 1 of season 1, I am here to say we don't want it. Y'all can have it. Netflix, Rainbow, y'all can have it. Hi everyone. Guys, I am so distraught right now. I am so upset. One of my favorite childhood shows, Winx Club, was recently rebooted by Netflix, and I'm not okay. I'm not okay. It is horrible. It is trash.
That's my opinion!
I'm going to need the company Rainbow to come to the front of the classroom, because how do you ruin your own show?
You're not ashamed of yourself. Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
If you're a fan of the series, you're probably like, why was it rebooted? It didn't need to be rebooted. Like, what's going on? Now, a couple years ago, Netflix did a live adaptation of Winx Club, and it was horrible. It was trash. Boo, throw it away. We don't want it. Boo, tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. Horrible. And the fandom let them know. We were like, this is not what we wanted. They took a light-hearted girly TV show and turned it into Riverdale 2.0. Like, that's not what we want. We're good. Stop trying to turn everything into Riverdale. Not everything has to be dark and mysterious. We do not care. Now, after that epic fail, the creators of Winx Club came online and was like, hey guys, we're so sorry. We are so sorry. But guess what? We got you. We are currently planning a Winx Club reboot, and we are going to deliver. We got you. We heard you loud and clear. We get it. We're going to give you guys what you want. Now, fast forward to October 2nd. They delivered on their promise. And I'm sorry, that wasn't what we wanted. We didn't want that as well, too. We don't want that. We don't want that. Like, I'm not sure what's going on, but it's not connecting. It's not connecting. It's disconnecting. Just stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Now, if you don't know what Winx Club is, it's a story of a young girl finding out that she's a fairy. Now, this girl lives on Earth. In this world, fairies do not exist on Earth. Okay? One day, Bloom finds out that she's a fairy, and she gets taken out of Earth. She gets taken to a whole nother dimension, to a school called Althea, where she is going to learn how to harness her powers and become one of the most powerful fairies ever. But that's not it. Bloom is not the only one. While at Althea, she also meets 5 other fairies, and they band together and create a group called Winx Club. Okay? They are good fairies fighting evil. Their entire job is to fight evil, and every season the girls have to fight another evil force to protect the magical realm of magics. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I need to calm down. I need to calm down. That was way too intense. Oh my god. So yes, Bloom and her friends are fighting the forces of good and evil, the forces of light and darkness, and every time the Winx wins. Okay? They win. We are out here fighting the Tricks, Valtor, the Wizards of the Dark Circle, ancient people. We are out here fighting any and everything. Okay? Oh, and also in one of the seasons, we go to Earth. Yeah, and we bring magics back to planet Earth. Okay? Yeah, that's the Winx. They did that. They brought magic, hope, love back to planet Earth.
Who had been saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Yeah, it happened. It happened. It's true. It's true. It's true. The rumors are true. The Winx are the reason. The Winx are the reason why we have magic, love, hope, and kindness today. If it was not for them, they're gone. Look at the world right now. We need them more than ever, honestly. Bring them home. They need to come back home. But yes, that is the premise of Winx Club. It's a lot. I can't get into it. Guys, we're talking about 8 seasons of a show. Like, I can't get into it. It's too much. It's too much for me. I'm only one person, okay? But I've tried my best. That is what Winx is. And as you can see from my passion and how I'm talking, I love it. I love it. I love it. So I am devastated that the creators, the original creators, thought that giving us this was a good idea. How do you butcher your own show? Like, this is your show. This is your show. Like, you created it. You own it. How do you butcher it? It makes no sense to me. I will never understand. Like, what is going on? Get it together. Get it together. I am heated. I need to calm down. Clearly, I'm not happy. I'm shaking. Look at my hands. I'm shooketh. Okay? Shooketh. Let's get into it. Yes, we're about to get into it. This is not it. I was ranting. Now let's get into the monstrosity of the reboot. Now, I took notes, as you can see, because I'm very serious about this. Whatever this is that they thought to give us, I'm very much serious. Like, look it, I'm not joking. Do you see how serious I am? This is all the things they messed up. This is everything they did not do. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? I only saw episode 1 because after episode 1 wrapped, I was like, I can't do this. I'm so good. Like, I am not about to sit down and endure hours of this. I just can't. I don't want to, and I refuse to, so I didn't. So I went online to see what other people have to say, and everyone is upset with me. Yeah. We're all upset. So I'm here to speak for the people. I am here to be the voice for the people because it's not okay. And I did see some spoilers, and it's not even worth it. Like, if you care, then, click out. But if you don't care, then continue watching. But it's not worth it. Because I've only seen episode 1, I will only be reviewing it in this video, and then once I'm done with the season, I might come back and do a full video and give my thoughts and opinions on the reboot as a whole. With that being said, here are some things that were changed in the reboot. The first thing I noticed is that in the reboot, they make Bloom aware of her magical abilities. In the original series, Bloom does not know that she has powers, or at least not yet. But in the reboot, she is aware of her powers, and we see her powers on full display while she's in her bedroom writing in her journal. Like, literally, her hands combust into flames, and then she has to shove it in a glass of water to extinguish the fire. I'm not sure why they felt the need to change up the storyline. Revealing to the audience that Bloom is aware of her magical abilities does not propel the story forward in any way, shape, or form, especially if you're not going to explain or at least give a backstory as to how she found out about her powers. Like, there are so many questions left on the table when you go down this route. In the original, when Bloom displays her powers for the first time, not only are we, the audience, shocked to find out that she is a fairy, or at least that she has magical abilities, Bloom is also shocked as well. It almost feels like we are all going on this journey together, because here you have this everyday mundane girl from Earth discovering that she has a magical ability. And that's what made this cartoon so special, because at some point in all of our lives, we've all felt ordinary, we've all felt mundane. So imagine being at that age and discovering that you, an ordinary mundane girl from Earth, might have magical abilities. Like, absolutely, sign me up. Also, Bloom finding out she has magic while trying to save Stella from a monster just makes a lot more sense than her just being in her bedroom and her hands combusting into flames. I prefer the original scene much more, because you get to see the kind of person Bloom is. Here is this ordinary mundane girl from Earth who is not aware that fairies and magic exist, but yet she is willing to put her life on the line to save a random stranger from a monster. From a literal monster, she puts her life on the line. Right then and there, Bloom exhibits courage and agency and shows us that she is willing to fight for what is right, as well as demonstrating to us, the audience, her leadership qualities. And the worst part about it is when Bloom does use her powers for the first time, it's not to save herself, it's not to save another person, it's because the monster in question broke her bike. Bloom was able to release her magic to its fullest potential because a monster broke her bike. Like, what is going on here? What is happening in the studio? Like, this girl stands there while a monster is trying to attack her, but throws a tantrum when the monster breaks her bike. Make it make sense. The second change they made in the reboot that really bothered me is how Bloom and Stella meet. In the original, Stella is traveling to Magix for the new school year, and while she is on her way to Althea, she gets attacked by a monster and some trolls, and that is how she lands on Earth. And while she is on Earth, she is fighting this monster who is trying to steal her scepter, and that's how Bloom finds her in the park. And Bloom sees that Stella is losing, so she jumps in to help her. This strange encounter sets the tone for Bloom and Stella's friendship throughout the series. It is so crucial for their relationship, and the fact that the creators decided to butcher it is really aggravating me. As you can see in the reboot, Stella is not alone when she comes to Earth. She's accompanied by Flora. According to Stella and Flora, both are on a mission to find the last fairy on Earth. Like, what is going on? What do you mean? What do you mean that they are on a mission to find the last fairy on Earth? And no shade to Flora, I love her, I love her character, but what is she doing here? Like, what are you doing here? Go home, girl. Oh my gosh. No! Like, why would this be a mission? It makes no sense. And I know what some people are going to say. Well, it is a reboot. It can't be frame for frame, bar for bar, the exact same thing as the original. And for that, I understand. I get it. But y'all, in order to understand this reboot, in order to follow along, you would need prior knowledge of the original series. There are so many plot holes. There are so many things that they got wrong. And it's like, it makes no sense. If you're going to reboot the series, make it brand new. Do something else. Don't rely on your audience prior knowledge in order for your storyline to make sense. Personally, I think that's lazy writing, and it leaves the audience with more questions than answers. And the reason I bring this up is because the creator himself said that this new era of Winx is meant to reach a whole new generation. But if it's meant to reach a whole new generation, then why do you rely on the old story in order to propel this new story forward?
Time for a fresh new start. A reboot, our North Star, to create a new Winx show for a whole new generation.
Well, tell that new generation to just watch the original, because the reboot ain't it. And I know what people are going to say again. You're nitpicking. It's not that serious. Find something else to watch. If you don't like it, move on. And I hear you loud and clear. But let's put the storyline to the side and look at the animation. The animation is horrible. It's trash. Like, oh my gosh. I feel so bad for them that they will not get to experience the magic that is the Winx. Anyway, let's move on. I could rant about this all day. The third thing they change about this series that I did not like is that Bloom does not tell her parents that she's a fairy and that she's going to a whole nother dimension to study magic. No, instead she tells her parents that she's going to a boarding school. Why wouldn't she tell her parents that she's a fairy? What's the purpose? What's the reason? It's not clicking. In the original, Bloom's parents are so supportive of her going to Althea to learn how to become a fairy. So much so that they take Bloom to Althea. I'm not sure why the creators felt the need to change that storyline up. You took a strong, courageous, truthful character and turned her into a liar. You are promoting lying. You are telling this new generation that it is okay to lie to your parents. Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. Like, what are we doing here? Okay, after all that hoopla and lying, Bloom finally arrives at Althea. But wait, it is not the Althea that we all know and love. No, it is Althea, the school for fairies and witches. Yes, fairies and witches go to the exact same school. Isn't that just great? Isn't that just fantastic? And you want to know why witches go to Althea? Well, I'll let you know. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, the forces of light and darkness went to war. Light won the war, and Cloud Tower, the school for witches, was destroyed in the process. So Farragonda came up with the bright idea to mix witches and fairies together under one roof, and that's why witches go to Althea now. Like... I can't with this. I can't with this storyline. Now, if I'm being quite honest, I don't hate the idea of mixing Althea and Cloud Tower. It sounds nice, but it has to make sense for me to fully be on board with it. I would have to finish the series before I can give my thoughts and opinions on whether or not this is a good addition. But if you want my opinions right now, I don't mind it. And honestly, it makes the story a lot more interesting because they're all under one roof. The last major change they made in the reboot is that Bloom has a twin brother now. Yes, she has a twin. Why, you may ask? I don't know. Does it make sense? No, but in the reboot, allegedly, Bloom and her brother both share the dragon flame. I'm not sure how true that is, but someone let me know. Those are some of the major changes that they made to the series. Apparently, season 1 of the reboot is meant to cover season 1 and season 2 of the original series, but with a twist to capture a new audience. Do I think Winx Club needed a reboot? Absolutely, positively no. Was the original series perfect? Absolutely not. I'm sorry, you cannot go 8 years with a show and not piss off your fan base and having redundant and pointless storylines. Trust me, OG fans understand. We've been through a lot. The North remembers. If the creators really wanted to make fans happy, they could have fixed the things we did not like in the original series instead of trying to make a whole new show. It's not clicking for me, and obviously this reboot is not meant for me, so I don't think I will be continuing. They're clearly trying to reach a whole new audience, and that's fine. That's okay, but stop trying to appease to your old fan base because we're not happy. We have not been happy for a very, very, very long time. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on the reboot. Have you seen it? Do you like it? Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.